I got a question from Damian Wilson. He said, "Hello, I saw your recent post and I wanted to know what 3D printer or printers do you use, and do you make your own STL files in a 3D software? I saw one that said Bambu Lab, but couldn't tell which one specifically. I also want to start a 3D printing business, so if you would respond, that would be really nice. Thanks." Well, Damien, these are some really good questions, so I'm going to answer them. What 3D printer or printers do I use? I have two Bambu Lab X1C printers. They're running constantly, and they are the second best printer you can get from Bambu Lab, second only to the one they just released, the Bambu Lab H2D. That thing is crazy. Do you make your own STL files in a 3D software? The only 3D software I use is Tinkercad. Tinkercad is a website. It's basically like a baby Fisher-Price version of a 3D model software. It's free to use. You just go to tinkercad.com and you just drag and drop shapes and delete shapes from other shapes to make the shapes you want, if that makes sense. But it should be fairly easy to pick up if you're somebody that likes building stuff like puzzles and Legos and things, but it does have its limits. If you want to start a 3D printing business, I would definitely go with Bambu Lab if you can afford one. If you don't have any experience with 3D printing, I would recommend getting an Ender 3. It's about $200, and to me personally, it's like a rite of passage to 3D printing. It will force you to learn how everything about 3D printing works, like how the machine itself works, your settings, all of that. And it'll break, and you'll fix it. Then when you finally move on to a more advanced printer, you'll be ready for anything. So my mic died, and I'm filming this part a little bit later. Let me know if you have any more questions, and I'll respond when I get the time. Thanks, guys.